Okay, come on, come on. Let's cross our fingers here. Can't see what I see, but oh yes, all right, there we go. All right. Great. I like the Forza Horizon series a lot. I like them all. If you want my brutal opinion, I think 3 is the best in the series, though 4 is also quite good. So let me switch over to scoot in. We're going to play the Lego Speed Champion expansion. So I'm sure there's a billion videos out there of regular Forza, but maybe not a lot of Speed Champions here.
Tells me you're not beaten.
Autumn? Yes, I love autumn.
Welcome back, Kevin.
It ends soon. Good. We got plenty of time to play. Okay, so here we go. We need to collect another 20 bricks to extend your house. What does my house look like so far? That's what it looks like. Looks pretty good to me. Alright, so now let's pick some races. I played a fair amount of this. I enjoy it. I think this is a very nice version of the game. The Series X upgrade is pretty solid. I gotta do this. Woo! I guess this really doesn't do anything. I will say, this is a pretty good, like, whoops. Do I want to do a hot hatch? Let's do an RS7. I was at an Audi car dealership the other day, and they had a RS7 in their showroom. They also had a Bentley that they would, like, not allow people to even touch or look at. I was not going to buy the RS7 or the Bentley. In fact, I was there begrudgingly because I said, no, I don't think I can afford an Audi, but they were like, oh, maybe. Alright. Hey, you know what? Oh. There we go. This is the view I normally play driving games in, actually. Oh, let me pass Ghibli Gibbets here. Or is it Ghibli Gibbets? I don't know. GIF or GIF? Well, may never know. Oh, goodness. It's been a while since I've played this game. You know, I'm trying to figure out if I'll have to look, but you know, the Series X. I've really enjoyed the Series X. I've enjoyed my PS5 a lot. I also have a RTX 2070, and I think the 2070 is really good. In some ways, I think I'm able to squeeze more out of my 2070 than I am the new consoles in a very strange way. But I just, man, there's some times that, like, I don't want to deal with the weird stuttery problems that a lot of PC games can have. And you know, sometimes it's the game's fault, sometimes it's my computer's fault, I don't know. But, like, I think I could get... Oh, is it not fair? Fourth? Lame. Is it because I crashed? Or I drove a slow car? Let's beat back Kia Stinger. Oh, what's exciting about two monitors is, like, I can just...
Hey, Kevin. Got enough bricks? Great. I'll send some Lego techs down there straight away.
Ooh,
Or you can
can
always
upgrade.
go build it yourself if you prefer.
Switch back here. All right, let's go back.
In 100 yards, turn left.
I think this is just... It is a very smooth version of this game. And I think if I were to play this on my PC, I could get it probably looking sharper, but I don't think I could get the frame rate. And sometimes with a console, when the console versions are good, they're real good. They're almost better than worried about the PC space. But I'm not going to try for a 3070 or 3080. I'm not even... Oh, little extension there. Hype tour. Ooh.
Hey, Kevin. Can you come and meet me? We have a little bit of a problem.
So, I've tried not to say my real name before because I'm like, oh, I'm on the internet. This is my secret identity. Spoilers. Okay, so there's a story. Hype tour. All right. What else can I be doing here? Have I done all the other races? Oh man, I've like almost done all of them. Okay. Actually, I think that's not true. I think a bunch of them like will appear over time. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's do a little championship here. Because I'm gonna pause it here. Where's my cards? Okay. At level Road Racing Series level 20, I believe the final big race in Forza, the mainland, opens up. And I'm sort of, that's something I'm gunning for. So let's go ahead and...
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Speed Cup? Let's do it.
My team should have updated your schedule for this summer championship. Have fun out there.
It's a very large Lego bricks when you think about it. I wonder if it's easier or harder to have a Lego brick be in spec. If it's big versus small. I wonder if like, oh, it's so small, it's just so hard. That's why I like buying the off-brand Legos always suck. Because just, they're cheaper, but you get what you pay for. And that shit never went together right. I should probably take pictures of these cars for points, but eh. I should also pay attention to like racing lines and things like that, but eh. Okay. There's like a button I can push to like open up. It's not one of them. That's not it. Nope. Maybe that's it. Oh, that's it. Just take that picture. Really? That's it? Ah, it's all blurry as all get out. I can do better than that. We'll see if that turns out okay. Pretty stellar looking Lego bricks. Save, new file. What do you want to call it? Forza. Okay. Share? No. Yes. Oh, I'm driving. Oh. Irresponsible of me to just sit there and dance. Yeah, so the grand debate, the biggest debate of all time is always console versus PC. Like, you know, in the 90s, it was almost like console PC debate was like a game space sort of thing. What kind of games you preferred? Did you prefer like the mousy clicky games of first person shooters, or did you like the Mario Jumpmans of the platformers and those kind of games, and the side shooters? Like, it was not a question of perform. It was just almost like you couldn't be playing StarCraft on a well, you could play StarCraft on a console if you couldn't play it on a PC. It was not the preferred way to play, but sometimes they were fine, especially if you didn't really know any better. But it was just the game space was very different. Now it's just a performance thing. Now things sort of come out on all platforms these days. They've been doing that for decades. Pretty much in the PS2, Xbox era, that started going away. Like, it wasn't perfect yet, but by the time the 360 came around, PC versions of games coming out at the same time or shortly thereafter were pretty ubiquitous. Very rarely did you have something come out on one and not the other. Shoot, man. Hey, oh, come on. Look, I'm just here for grinding out the experience points. Influence, excuse me, influence. Ooh. You know, I wonder if that's the original. No, I don't think it is. But in one of the very first Forza Horizon, I think you show up to everything. Show up to the festival.
That might work.
Whoops.
I can only suggest what works.
You show up to the festival in a Volkswagen. I wonder if it's one of those.
Very strong cups of tea. In fact,
all right.
I see another one now. You're on access.
It's hard to talk and race. Well. Yeah, like the PC and console space, man. Just nowadays, it's just more about do you want the flexibility and the power of a PC at the cost of sometimes tearing your hair out at trying to get it all to work? And I know some people are going to say that it's very easy to get everything to work, but maybe they have experience in doing that. That doesn't always translate to someone like me who just has sort of a glancing understanding of how all this stuff goes together to where I've not blown a computer up yet. It's fairly straightforward. Or do you just want to buy a console and it all just sort of works? And you don't have the CPU overhead to power through a lot of games with poor frame rates or something, but by and large, like, yeah. My answer to that goes back and forth. Sometimes I feel like dealing with the PC version of something because I can generally get it to look better than it's even on the Series X and PS5. I can generally get it to look better than that sometimes, but not always. I don't think come on, I got this one in the bag. I 60 frames per second is very nice when it is a constant and never flinching 60 frames per second. If it's not, I would rather it be in the 30s. Unlocked even. I don't care. I don't care about a 30 to 40. Like, I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, 104 hours of that game at about 40 frames per second. Like, I don't. And I say something like, I don't want this as long as it's not below 30. But then I played Metro Exodus pretty much at 20 frames per second. It looked real good on my 2070 with all the ray tracing features, but man, I ate that performance, and I did not use DLSS because I make the screen darker. That version of DLSS or whatever, I think they've worked some of that stuff out, but come on, quit passing me, you goobers. Come on. I've got you, Dubzilla. I'm gonna get you. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No. I'm not settling for fourth. There we go. How's my stream doing? Look at that. I got my galoshes on in case it rains. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take me forever to get to level 20. Ugh. I think I got one more in here. Oh, so I do have two. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go. Like, it's a little blurry. I can tell it's not running at 4K exactly, but the frame rate is nice. The frame rate is really good.
Turn right. Turn right. Recalculating route.
Oh. Woo! Oh, this is the Trailblazer event. Oh, okay.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right.
Wow. Fine. Oh, you know what? I just thought of. I should No. How do I turn the radio off so I don't get banned from Twitch? Oh, the answer is to probably turn the radio off. Oh, I didn't know there's a... I didn't know there was a radio off feature. Oops. Oops. Well, you know, getting banned on my second stream for playing copyrighted music.
You have arrived at your destination.
There you go. I like the music though. I think 3 had an incredible soundtrack. Man, I like bought CDs because of that soundtrack. I think this soundtrack's pretty good too, but it is not a Forza Horizon 3 soundtrack. 3 has a very special place in my heart. You know, 1 and 2 do as, like, I think those are fine games, but 3, man, 3, ooh. Right time, right place for me. And 4 is good. 4 is good. It's just lightning can't strike twice. I think if I had never played 3, I would think 4 is incredible. But I am super... Oh! Sorry. I'm super excited to see Forza Horizon 5. I'm really excited to see it. I have rewinds turned off. I also usually play racing games in a lot more controlled environment where I can concentrate on what I'm doing. Should I even... Maybe I should just restart that. Yeah, let's do it. Just do it. Wait, do I turn into a Lego guy? Ah. My fault. I have really been thinking about digging out the racing wheel this weekend. I have a racing wheel, and I really like to put the hours in it. There's nothing like getting into the zone, doing a 25% race on a F1. I have children and family, so I cannot do a full length because I'm a normal human being. But man, just getting into the zone with those games and just cranking out some times and some laps, the feel, the force feedback, all that stuff. It's really great. I love it. It takes up a lot of space, so I can't just leave it out. But I've been really thinking that this weekend, I'm gonna do it. It's coming home, Formula One is to Silverstone. Unfortunately, the trophy was not coming home. The Euro trophy. I'm sorry to everyone in Britain. Congratulations, Italy. The real answer is... You know what? Same freaking result. The real answer is win it in regulation. If it goes to penalty kicks, I won't say you've already lost, but if it goes to penalty kicks, it's just like... Nothing. Ooh. Alright. These seasonal championships? Guess so. You know what? Hype tour. Let's do it. Wait, is that another road racing? Yeah, do it. Let's do this story.
When it is safe to do so.
Sorry. 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 Now I did not own a HDR television when I played Forza Horizon 3, but I think this game looks fantastic in HDR. It has some really great moments. I think the colors... I don't...
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, solo. I don't have an OLED, so HDR doesn't...
Horizon Lego Valley is a smash hit. Everyone here loves it. That's not the problem. Problem is, nobody at the UK festival believes it's real. They think we're faking it with normal-sized Lego. So, we're going to do an all-out Speed Champions PR blitz. What do you say?
Okay.
Let's start with the Speed Champions McLaren Senna. The one people on our social media pages are calling so obviously a toy it's not funny.
You mean... this guy? The Lego McLaren Senna that looks like this?
Now, show them how Horizon puts the
Huh.
speed in Lego Speed Champions.
Huh. I don't have a collection. I just literally have that one thing right there. I saw it at Target one day and bought it, and that is the only... that's the only Lego thing I have here.
Speed Champions Racer. Did you know the Senna's unique glass door panels are recreated using a transparent brown 4x4x1 windscreen element placed upside down? I'm not sure how that helps, but it's cool.
Oh. isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Good luck. Well, I tried.
Bad luck. It's still all great PR for Lego Valley, though. Let's run it again.
Oh no, it's going apart. Nope. Does it go together like that or like this? Oh. Oh, I need. Let's do this before. Settings, audio. Does it have a streamer mode where?
Now, show them how Horizon puts the speed in Lego Speed Champions.
You can't turn it off?
I asked the Lego team to help us, and they provided fact sheets on each Speed Champions racer. Did you know the Senna's unique
Okay,
glass door
just trying to
panels are
turn the music
recreated
off.
using a transparent brown 4x4x1 windscreen element placed upside down. I'm not sure how that helps, but it's cool. It's okay. You know, the more times we run it, the more evidence there is for the Lego doubters.
It's fine.
Now, show them how Horizon puts the speed in Lego Speed Champions.
iLego has been played with as an actual toy. Lego is popular in my house through brute force. I'm glad that they make a lot of branded Lego stuff for girls, because my daughter is into a lot of Disney and princess stuff, and they have that. They have those kind of Lego stuff. So that's nice. All right. Like I don't mind that Lego reaches out to like have brands like Star Wars and all that stuff. I don't mind that. I think sometimes kids need that like hook to just here's a toy in a billion pieces and you have to put it together. Oh well, that sounds terrible. Why would I want to do that? And then oh no, oh boy, oh no, come on, I can do it. No. Okay, did it.
Perfect. Nice drive. We'll get the footage shared
I'm the
on
best.
all our channels, and then we'll see what's obviously a toy.
Really? Still two? Okay, yeah. Wait, all right, I need to look at this to see how to put my Lego together. So I believe I'm missing. Oh, okay. I'm missing some pieces. I guess I don't get to keep it. Well. Do I want to continue? Nah. Let's do Classic Muscle Tour.
In 400 yards, turn left.
My favorite. Oh, nope. I'll jump over here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah, I think this is a game that looks really great in HDR. I do not have an HD. I have an HDR TV. It gives me a lot of trouble. Sometimes it doesn't look quite right. But it looks well enough that it generally will always look better than the standard definition. I think if you want true HDR, you got to shell out the money for an OLED. But if you don't have that, it's fine. Like, I sort of appreciate it for the highlights. What can I do? What can I buy? This has a high number. Does it take you out of the moment and my guy's just sitting there dancing? You have lost several races in a row. Would you like to lower your drive-a-tar difficulty to above average? What have I been at? Oh, I've been at highly skilled. No wonder. Huh. That was a good little hairpin here. Good moment to take some pictures of some cars. Did I do anything? Oh, I do have a sneeze button. Hello. You can hear it really loud. Oh, okay. This is actually more the general difficulty I play at anyway. I don't bother with tuning my car on these games. I think that's a vital part of some games I like to play, but not generally in Forza games, because there's just too many cars for that to matter. Oh. Alright, Bruno. Let's get... There we go. Alright, Mr. Parsley. Yeah, see, I'm just killing it here. Oh, I lost that chain. Whatever. See? Autumn. I love it. Brakes. I love them. So I think playing on highly skilled is the only way you can get all the rewards. But I'm not in it for the rewards. I'm in it for the sweet experience points. The car I'm driving is a Hemi Cuda BJ. Thought it was some. Okay, whatever. I think. Me. Lego Festival Sprint. And then, is there another one? Okay, it's up here. Valley View Sprint. I can do that one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Turn around. That's alright. Hi, little piggies. Oh, this guy's like racing around me. Oh, he's just drifting around, I guess. Oh, no.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Oh, I was staring at my guy, seeing if he was a Lego man or not. Whoop. There's a lot of Mini Coopers here. It's the only thing we own. Forza Horizon 4 is on Game Pass, but I actually just straight up own it. I bought it and the expansion packs. Speaking of expansion packs, I want to play. I need to get around to the Doom Eternal.
Turn left.
Doom Eternal is really good, man. I like it. If you don't like it, that's okay. It's hard. I could understand getting through that whole game and just feeling like something never clicked. I felt that way about Final Fantasy VII. I got through that whole game, and the battle system never clicked with me. There was never any moment where I felt like, I got this. But I did with Doom Eternal. And it was about I started getting it like a quarter of the way through the game. I started being like, I think I see it. And then by about halfway to a third of the way through the game, I became just an unstoppable machine. Like, and I've been thinking about it the past couple of days, and I might play through it again. Because it's so good. And I might play through the Metro Exodus enhanced edition version of that. I might play through that. Also a game I really. In fact, let's say I was a person who made a top 10 list of the games of each year. I would tell you that the top game from the year 2020, Doom Eternal. Probably the top game from the year 2019, Metro Exodus. I really like those games. Every year, there's a big freak out, and people are worried about the end of single-player games, and I keep finding them. Keep finding single-player games that I really like. market trends may go one way or another, but I think that subset will never go away. I think people that are like me that just go from single player experiences, that's me. So, do I worry about the death of single player games? Not really. Do I think something like GTA, Grand Theft Auto is now pretty much dead because GTA 5 became so successful in its online that there's no way that they would ever make another single player Grand Theft Auto? Probably. Did I like Grand Theft Auto 5? Not really. Sorry. Story. Ooh. Let me preface this and say, I enjoyed Grand Theft Auto 3. I never finished Vice City or even really played San Andreas. They were alright. I didn't get into the series then, even though it was super popular. Grand Theft Auto 4, I thought was incredible. One of the best games of that generation. 5, not so much. Like, I think that Trevor, so unimaginably a bad character in the game that he sort of ruined it. What am I looking at? I like that the title of my stream is still black, but it is hasn't been that for a while. Oh my gosh. One day, level 20, I'm coming for you. $70,000. I'll take it. I'm still getting blocks from winning stuff. Collect another 260 bricks? Jeez.
Hey, Kevin. Now, I need some of these brick challenges tidied up around the valley, and you need a new wing on your Lego house. Perhaps we can come to an arrangement.
Oh. God, that's a lot of these. Yawning. That can't be good.
Yards, turn sharp right.
Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. It looks like I'm gonna be finishing this last. I'm gonna say 2 races. Maybe not even that. Feel tired. Wait, no, shh. Keep me banned. Oh, man. Look at that. It's nice. HDR has a very good if you don't have the TV that can actually create the contrast that makes HDR pop like an OLED screen would, which is probably most people because OLEDs are very expensive, it is still worth it most of the time for the color depth. I have only very rarely played a game where the HDR will make it look worse. Auto HDR doesn't work ever because that's more intended to create the highlights that benefit like OLED screen. I have a VA panel, so it's much more cheaper, but it's the color depth, and it is something that you can't explain, you can't really show, but there's less. The gradient between light and dark is a little bit more filled in, so you get a lot of shadows that are kind of filled in. Sometimes it can look like it just makes it hazier, which isn't really the case. You actually just it fills in the details in the dark area because there's more, information in the data. But it also like this sunset would just look a little bit better. Maybe the colors would probably pop a little bit more because just there's more of a oh no, did I miss it? So I tend to leave it on. I would say Outriders is the last game I played where it looked significantly worse with HDR on. Now, if you had an OLED screen, turning HDR on some panels will actually make it look dimmer because the way it encodes it, or not encodes, but the way it maps it to your display. Whereas an OLED, like, it actually, HDR will make the image significantly brighter. So sometimes, even if it doesn't really add much, turning an HDR is the better idea, but not always. It's a case-by-case basis, and Outriders looked pretty gross. Outriders was... Well, I'm glad that game was free. I'm glad the investment to play that game was just Game Pass. If I had spent $60 on that game and that game alone, I would have been very sad. All right, completed it. Done. Wait, what? That's not how it's worked in the past. The only way to get anything is like highly skilled or whatever. I don't care. Oh my gosh. All right. I think that's gonna do it. Just break everything. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Ugh. Yeah. Get this turned off here. Yeah, thanks for watching me play some Forza. Turn off my consoles. If I don't do that now, I'll forget. Alright. Thanks for watching. I think I'm going to sign off here. See you, everybody.